Good morning, children. Today I am going to take English class for standard 5th. Today the chapter which I am going to take is Rip Van Winkle. Okay, children, this is a story about Rip Van Winkle, who is a very good-natured man, but he is lazy. He goes into hills one day and falls asleep. When he awakens 20 years later, Rip finds that quite a few things have changed. So one day when he goes into the hills and sleeps off, he gets up after 20 years and he sees many things have changed. Okay, so let me start. Many years ago, at the foothills of Catskill Mountains was a little village. So, they are telling many years ago, at the foothills of the Catskill Mountains, there was a small village. In the village lived a simple, good-natured fellow named Rip Van Winkle. So in that village there lived a simple but very well-natured man, Rip Van Winkle. He was a kind neighbor, ready to help anyone. Everyone in the village liked him. The children of the village shouted with joy whenever they saw him because he played with them. He taught them to fly kites and shoot marbles and told them long stories. So, see children, the children of that particular village, they were very fond of this Van Winkle. Why? He used to spend time with the children, playing kites and teaching them how to shoot the marbles, and he used to always tell them long stories. The only problem with Rip was he was very lazy. So there was only one problem with Rip, that he was very, very lazy. He did no work on his own farm and just idled away his time. So he had his farm, he was not working. He used to waste his time. His fences were falling to pieces. His farm was going to astray. Weeds grew on his farm. Rip's constant companion was a dog named Wolf. Completely it was going into worst condition of his farm. But he was not even his cows, not even the fencing of his farm, nothing. So many weeds, that is unwanted plants were growing in his farm. But he was least bothered. And here they are telling that his constant companion was his dog, whose name was Wolf. To avoid work, he would walk away to the forest with his dog. So to escape from the work, what he used to do is he used to go to the forest with his dog. One day they would just walk on and reach the highest part of the mountain. Like this, only he was walking. He wanted to get away. So when he was walking, and finally he reached very far on he reached the highest part of that mountain. It was late in the afternoon. It was in the afternoon when he reached the highest part of that mountain. Tired after his long ride, he lay down and began daydreaming. So as he was very tired, he walked a long way. So what he did, he sat down he laid down to take some rest, and he began daydreaming. Means in the daytime only he started dreaming. It was soon evening, and he realized it would be night by the time he reached his village. So when he was dreaming, he realized that it was already evening, and if he starts going back to his village, he thought it would be night. So next what he does is, we'll see children. Suddenly he heard a voice calling out, Rip Van Winkle. So suddenly he heard that somebody is calling him Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle, he looked around and saw a short old man and with thick hair and a grizzled beard walking towards him with a barrel. So what happens when he sees that some man is calling, he sees a very short man carrying one barrel, having beard. Okay, he is walking towards Rip Van Winkle. He made signs to help him to carry the barrel. So this old man, short man, he asks Rip to help him to carry that barrel. Rip hurried to help the stranger who caught his hand tightly. So when he went to help that stranger, suddenly that stranger caught this Rip's hand very tightly. Together they reached a place where there were some more odd looking men playing ninepins. So what happens when this Rip goes to help this short man, they reach one place where some more odd looking people were there, okay, and they were playing ninepins. You can see here children, ninepins like this they were playing, okay. They were all dressed the same way and all of them had beards of various shapes and colors. Even though they were playing a game, their faces were serious and there was silence. So though they were playing the games, but they were very serious. Seriousness was there on their faces. What they are telling that all the people, those who were there, whom Rip saw there, they were in the same dresses, okay, but they had various shapes and colors beards, okay. The only sound was the noise of the balls which echoed the mountains like thunder. So what happens, it was complete silence, only that ball with what they were playing ninepins, only that echoed in the mountains. As Rip and his companion reached them, they stopped playing and stared at Rip with a fixed gaze. So as soon as when this Rip and stranger reached there, they suddenly stopped playing and stared, means they were continuously looking at Rip. Rip was really frightened. So seeing the scene, Rip got scared. He was frightened. His companion emptied the contents of barrel into glasses and made Rip drink it. So there was some drink in that barrel. They put it into the glasses and they made Rip also to drink it. Rip obeyed as he was trembling with fear. So Rip could not say no to that, as he was so scared. He drank that out of fear. He couldn't say no to those people. Since he was thirsty, he drank a few more glasses and slowly fell into a deep sleep. So as he was already thirsty, so he drank some more glasses of that whatever content they had given, and then he felt asleep there, deep sleep, okay. Then on walking up, he found he was at the place where he had first met Old Man. So what happens when he wakes up? He finds himself the same place where he had met the old man. He rubbed his eyes. It was bright sunny morning. Surely I have not slept here all night, thought Rip. He looked around for Wolf, but he was nowhere. Rip whistled for him. Wolf, Wolf, he then shouted. So when he got up, he suddenly started searching his dog and calling out his name. No dog was to be seen. Where has this dog gone? He muttered to himself, means slowly he said to himself that where this dog has gone. He began to descend the mountain to go back to his village. So then he thinks that I will go back to my village. As he neared the village, he met a number of people, but he didn't know any of them. So when he reached the village, he met many people, but he was not knowing any one of them. The villagers also stared at him, equally surprised. Who is this man? Said one. So even villagers were very surprised to see him. Even they were asking, who is this man? I have never seen him before, said another. Look at his long white beard and his wrinkled face. So then the other person says, see, his face is wrinkled and he is having a long white beard. On hearing this, Rip stroked his chin to his astonishment. So when he hears that one man telling that he is having beard, he checks his chin and he is so shocked that he finds his beard has grown a foot long and it was all white. So he was shocked that how, see, such a long beard I am having and it is already white in color. An old woman walked up to him and looked at his face for a moment. Then she exclaimed, is it Rip Van Winkle? So after some time, one old woman, she came up to Rip and she stares at him for some time and she recognizes and asks, is it Rip Van Winkle? Welcome home again, old neighbor. where have you been these 20 long years? So that time Rip Van Winkle comes to know that for the 20 years he was not there in the village. So what this story tells us, children, that when he went there and slept off, he was sleeping for 20 long years. He got up after that and came back to the village. I hope you understood the lesson, children. Later on, I'll be sending you the notes. Thank you, children.